Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. ZIYAD ALMAAYOUF, look where you are, man. We was in Saudi literally 3-4 weeks ago. What a quick turnaround. You're in London, you're going to fight on the AJ undercard, and you've got Prince Khaled sat behind you.
Yeah, it sat right behind me. No, Prince Khaled has changed my life, and the image you are seeing now of him just in my back, backing me, is a representation of actually what happens behind the scenes. He's changed my life completely and putting me on the biggest cards and getting me the biggest exposure. And right now, I'm not only here as a fighter, but also as a fan. An AJ undercard in London at the O2, being an Arab, being a Saudi Arabian. And I'm not here only as an athlete, I'm here as a spokesperson for Saudi Arabia, a representative of Saudi Arabia, an athlete that could break that language barrier, change perceptions, and that's what I want to do.
You definitely are doing that as well. What did you learn from the last fight? Obviously you got dropped in the first round, you came back really strong. What's the biggest learning point you took from that fight that you're going to take into this Saturday?
I mean, I learned more mentally than I did physically. You know, the physical aspects are always there, but if the mental aspects are not all aligned, then nothing really works. And I've just learned to control the hype of the crowd, control my temper when the crowd is getting me on, and just trust my game plan and handle my business. And that's what I did after I got knocked down. It was a wake-up call mentally, you know, of just control myself, cool down, calm down, do what I do in sparring. You know, I've been in there with the highest level guys, and so it's time to just treat it as another day in the office. But listen, it's easier said than done. You know, it was my second fight against, and as we talked that fight, we against a very tough opponent, and you know, I'm practically co-main event in front of 25,000, 30,000 full arena, all packed. The weight of the world on my shoulders. I love that pressure. I love that weight. But come on, let's not treat it like you won't make the slightest of mistakes. But being the first to do something, I'll be the first to make many mistakes. But what's important is not only that I learn from them, but also teach from them.
Yeah. One thing I like about you, ZIYAD, is you seem like you're full of wisdom. Where do you get that from, all these quotes that you come out with?
My father. My father has always bred me and taught me since I was young. You know, a message to anyone out there is keep your father happy, keep your mother happy, and God will keep you happy. The world will keep you happy. The universe will keep you happy. Whatever you believe in, just keep your parents happy, and this is what changes your life. And that's an advice and a piece of message that I always give. You know, people always dread as a kid, as a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, sometimes you dread those long conversations with your parents, with your father, with your mother. Sit down, be patient, hear them out. They are just trying to make you a better version of themselves. And this is what I just do. I give all thanks to my father and my mother for giving me that, and I'm just relaying messages that they've relayed to me when I was younger.
Well, ZIYAD, you speak like an old wise man, which is a good habit to have. But I wish you all the best Saturday night. Any final message for your fans, especially your fans in the Arab world who probably will be observing Ramadan as well? Any final messages?
Keep me in your prayers. You know, the Ramadan prayers are very different. And to all the mothers out there, pray for me. You know, a mother's prayer during Ramadan is something that is never maybe turned down. So I want them, I need them, but God willing, it will be a good night. And I'm looking forward to represent Saudi Arabia and the Arab world like I always do, with grit and heart and beautiful boxing.
Thank you.